I don't buy motor, na God the way. They be say me, I no go buy, na God the way. We go pop champagne today, God the way. You go the chalala, God the way. Anything you do, na God the win. I say, if you win election, my brother, God the win. If you pass exam, my brother. Yes, so my brother, na God win. Oh. If you buy motor, na God win. God is always God. Oh, yes. So, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evelyn Agede. If you are new, you are welcome. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button and also use the bell sign. That way you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And so I don't want this video to be too long. It's gonna be so short, okay, and brief. Now let's go. Some people now they say some people get buy car for Europe, they drive. Ooh. You go jealous that person. You dey jealous that person. You don't know what that person will get the car, what they pass through. If you know, if you're not they jealous that person, you better stop before thunder strike, before it strike on you, that person where they jealous that driver. You know easy. Who now go see person where they drive motor for abroad, you know go jealous Sam, Who now go they jealous Sam. See, it's not easy. Anybody where they jealous driver for this Europe, or for abroad, man won't sweat thunder for that person, because if that thunder strike, you will just fall die. Now, these are the things you need to know before, like the things people don't tell you, okay, before buying a car in Europe or abroad. Let me just use abroad, okay. Now, if you knew other things, you wouldn't have said, okay, let me just go buy a car. So, things you need to know, because I have a car, that's what I'm telling you now, okay. Just pray you drive tomorrow for you to know, especially you will be say they jealous, so that you know waiting we the pass through. People go they drive car now, they verse. You know how it be to write exam for this Europe, Start from the theory. The theory took me time. I no sleep. It be like jump question, because they pay put, If you fail, it is 30 to fail. If you want to pass, you go pass. Out of 30, you need to have 27 so that you pass. That way you pass the exam. Now, if you fail, if you fail fail them, if you get 26, you fail. You need to get at least 27 and then you pass the exam, the theory exam. Now, before you even sit on the theory exam, you need to enroll. So it is very expensive. I enrolled, let me just tell you my story now, okay. I enrolled my own for 800 euros, and that 800 euros, I was having a pack of theory and practical of 18 times, practice to drive, okay, to practice with the car 18 times. And as a learner, as a new beginner, you won't, as a learner, you can't without 18, except you have experience before. That's when you can, really catch up, and without 18, without 800 euros you paid, and you pass the exam. The theory, I used Spanish language. It wasn't so hard, but so the questions are so trickish, okay. So the first one, I sat for the exam. Out of I spent sleepless night, you don't know how it is. See, this is my face, this rashes is the see, so they are natural, but if I don't sleep well, they'll pop out. So you need to have 28, 27 before you can pass. So if you have 26, you fail. Then I read so hard. The first one I got 26, I failed for just slight mistake, for just one, I failed. I sat for another one again because you need to pass the first theory first before you see for the practical. I went again. I did the theory. The second time I passed 20. I got 27. Haha, 27. It was God. Now God just helped me. If not, I have to repeat. Now I started driving, doing the practical of the 18. I spent the 18 of them all. Then after, I didn't catch up with it, so I did altogether. I did 48. No, I did 45 practical, driving practical before I sit for the driving exam after the theory. And when I was after the 18th finished, after the 18th pack finished, so I wasn't having any money with me. I was broke. Now sometimes we get broke now. So I was so broke. I gathered up myself again. Maybe I think it was after 2 weeks before I gathered myself again. I paid again. I sat for it, and each practical 45 minutes was 38 euros. 38 euros per 48 minutes. It's not even up to 1 hour. So you have to be very careful. After the sleepless night, everything practical. If you mess up with your opportunities, you pay more, you be there. Some people spend 3,000 euro, 4,000 euro to get, but still they can't get it. But thank God for me. After 45 driving practical, I got my license. So if I knew, I would have waited. But as a new learner, if you get a license and you stop driving, the day you start driving again, maybe after 1 or 2 months, it will be as if you're a learner again. You start afresh. But I was so eager to drive, because I was so eager. I started driving. After I got my license, I passed my license 2015, June 15. Yeah, that was the day I passed my exam. God was so kind to me. I was not even nervous. I passed the exam like this, and on a week of it, I went down to buy a new car. Of course, I get myself a new car because I'm a woman. I'm always afraid because I don't want to get a new like a second-hand car that maybe tomorrow I'll be running to the mechanic all the time. A mechanic here is very expensive. Hey, it's not like in Africa that your brother is a mechanic and will do it for you. Oh, this place, you have no brother, no one will help you. Okay, now I went down to order a car. I ordered a new car and it came within a month. Came within a month, and I was so happy. Yeah, everything was free. Everything was free. I got the car. Okay, I was paying it. Yeah, I deposited. I don't know one asked me to do this, so let me just go to the point. I got a car. Okay, I got a new car. Now, the thing you should know from here is, after the suffering of those theory and everything, the B part of this, the B part you need to know is this. After 4 years, after having a new car, 4 years, you start. No, what thing you should know before buying a car? Number one, after your license, which is the A part, and the B part is you pay your insurance. As a new driver, insurance is very, very expensive. Insurance is, I have a friend that was paying 1,800 euros annual, and my own I was so happy because where I bought my car, so they were having an offer there. Said like, how old are you? They checked my age and they said, okay, there's an offer with this so age, so you can. Mine was 600 euros annual. I was so happy. It was almost 3 times of that of my friend. and we both pass the same exam. We both buy the same we have the same we have car at the same time. Okay, my own was cheaper, and it was almost the same thing, everything. Okay, I paid for everything. I didn't select the particular one. Everything, they call it todo riesgo. Everything in total, I paid for 600 euros. Up till now, I'm still paying, but it's less. It's going down now because I'm, going now. I'm now an advanced. I'm not a learner anymore. Anyway, so insurance is very expensive. You can imagine every year paying 1,400 euro, 1,700 euros per month, per year. Okay, that's too much. Okay, now that one apart. Having a car, if having a child is better than having a car in Europe, yeah. Pay for your insurance. You pay for 2. That is after getting your license. So insurance is there. You paid for road. You paid for the road you park. They call it impuesto de circulación. So I will try and translate it to see, to check so that you guys will know what I'm talking about. That one yearly is 70 euro, 80 euros, 60 something euros, depending on the type of car and the year. Okay. For you to park on the street, you pay. If you don't drive well, if you drive speed, if you're that person that speed a lot, if you are caught by camera, your license you suffer for will be taken out. Some point will be taken out of it. As a new learner, we'll have 8 points. So if imagine you have SS and a serious radar, will be gone. Maybe you'll be left with 2. If you are caught by alcohol, if you don't park well, a lot of expenses going with a car. It's not like too much things. Pay for fine and everything, blah blah blah. If you don't park well, and again, what else again? Every day, every time, depend on how. If you're moving well, if you're moving too much with your car, so you drive, maybe the fuel won't be or the diesel, depending on the kind of the car you have, so won't be, you won't be feeling it too much. Okay, so you'll be feeling the car too much. So my own is uses fuel. Mine uses fuel, and I stop using. When you buy new car now, every time you do use it, you carry people, so after then, and I stop, leaving the car. I don't use it that much again because I'm close to train station now. I don't use it all the time. So I don't use it all the time. And if you use your car all the time, 20 euros, 10 euros every day, or let's say every week, 50 euros every week, 50 euros, to fill the tank of your car, how much is that? It is the whole lot of money. It's really too much. So some people, after these expenses and all of them, the day you don't carry them with your car, maybe you don't have fuel, they won't believe you. And sometimes you tell them, no, I don't have fuel. Sometimes they'll be like, no, I can't carry now because I'm not going to the same direction, and that person will be angry. But why? You should understand. So now, in conclusion, I don't want it to be too long. In conclusion, guys, having a child is better than having a car, because you will tell your child, my love, there's no food at home this moment. When I get to, maybe in 2 minutes time, I'll be right back to get you something to eat first. Okay? But if you have a car, if you don't have fuel in the tank, you can't tell the car, wait, I'm coming. If you want to move, you need to buy the fuel before you move the car. So if you don't have a sufficient car and fuel in your car, and you left the car outside without parking it well, those people will just come, those agents, they'll just come, those people, police will just come and just tow your car away. And the place they will deposit the car, because it was not parked properly, if you spent, it's not even more, it's like the parking space, but with a high level, it's expensive. So if it spent time there 2 days, you're paying hell. So you pay fine and you still pay to the place they deposited the car. That is saying. Some people, they don't know, but it's good sometimes you make shakara with what you have, but not all the time for them. But do not envy those, or do not envy those that have a car, or that has. Do not envy those that have a car, because they are really working, they are paying to it. So that is just it. There are things you need to know. If I knew all these things, I won't go to buy a car. I won't go. I'll just get the license, and the license spends 10 years before you can renew. So it's long. It has a longer duration. So yeah, so that is what people don't know, before buying a car in abroad. Okay, that is what we suffered, we're suffering, and that is how it is. And so, guys, it is very tough to have a car in Europe. So before having a car, think twice. Okay, I would advise you to start. If you don't have any source of income, do not go there, because you end up, driving today, tomorrow you have a car. So that's my advice. I'm thank God that I have source of income. I have, everything to take care of my car. If not, anyway, so that's the end of today's topic. Yeah, so that is it, guys. And if you find this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me do it in the comment section below. If you have a car, if you're spending more, if the same thing as the same thing in Spain and the other places. So just let me know that in the comment section. If you have any question too, put it down there. If you have any suggestion, put it down there. And I'm always here listen to your comment. Yeah, I'm listening to them and reading all of them too. And also share among those friends that envy people that have a car. Yeah, so say it to them and let them know what we're passing through, and that this one will also help them. Yes, so that is the end of it. Don't forget again to subscribe if you like it. Don't forget to thumbs it up, subscribe, and also share with your friends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Clap. Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.